Hi there, and welcome into ReadyApp. I'm John Vogt, head of design. Wanted to show you some new updates, new and exciting updates with our recruiter dashboard. You can access the recruiter dashboard at recruiter.ready-app.com. On here, you can go on here and find out more information on our homepage. You can also access our subscriptions right here if you want to sign up. So I'll go ahead and get logged in here. So welcome to the dashboard. Here is where you can access everything with regard to a driver's profile. Going across the top here, you have access to the dashboard. You have messaging. You can go in here and select somebody to talk to, and what's cool now is you can send documents. So you can go here, click on documents, and if you want to upload a document and send it to Jonathan, send it to me, you can go ahead and send that PDF. Sends right to the applicant. So very cool. Soon that's going to be updated to send for signature. So by July or August, we'll be able to have a library of documents where we can send those documents for signature. Connections is another thing that's getting updated as we speak. You'll be able to form connections from drivers in the app, in the mobile app, and you'll be able to build relationships where they can approve you as a connection and eventually send over their profile if they want to be considered for a job. Here's our subscriptions page. One thing I will make a quick note of is all of our subscriptions are now white glove profiles. So that means you will receive 100% complete full pre-employment onboarding, processing, follow-up as a part of all of our packages now. So special that we have going on, which is a great added benefit. Here are notifications. We're completely adding and enhancing these notifications. As you can see, friend requests, message received, new job application received. So you can click here. Just from that alert, you can go here and you can see that highlighted. So you can click on that job application and you can see the entire profile. This is just a sample, but you would see all their documents. You would see their questionnaire and then their DOT application. Let's go back to the dashboard. So there's a couple nice new features in here just from the drop down. So if you have an applicant and you know Jonathan does not have his own truck. He is not an owner operator, but that's what he applied for. And you know he wants to be actually a company driver. You just go right here and you just switch him. And he's applied now for the company job. Real simple, extremely easy to use. You can go in here and view his profile so you can see his experience. You can see his documents that he's uploaded. You can download his documents. You can see how he answered the questionnaire. So we can make a quick decision here whether or not we're going to move forward just on some of these basic questions. Do you have your own truck? Well, that means he needs to be a company driver or needs to drive for a fleet owner. So if you don't have a truck available for him, he'll need to move on to another opportunity. If he's failed a drug test, for example, he says yes here. Well, we're not going to proceed with Jonathan. So here's where you can view the DOT application. You can quickly scan here. This is nice. We've now highlighted all employment information in blue so you can easily see it. Also, all the normal DOT questions, type of equipment you've hauled, whether you've had an accident, refused a drug test, had a felony, misdemeanor. All those questions are available to you, quick for scanning, and then you can also download them here. This is a nice new feature that's being developed. So when you switch the status, you can go in here and put interviewed schedule, and there's a notes feature in there. So this will be date and time stamped. Scheduled for June 15th. And then you can hit add notes. And that's being developed. So that'll save to the notes. Those notes are going to be available on the main dashboard. So again, really nice feature. If you skip notes. Okay. Yep. So you can skip notes if you want, but those will be date and time stamped and tell you who entered those notes. So perfect for communication across various people in the department. You can access jobs here as well. You can copy if you want to send a job to a connection or a driver. So you can copy that job. You can go to the connection And you can click on Jonathan. You can say, hey, here's the job you want to actually apply for. And you send him that link and it goes right to the app. Reports. So you can view reports 24 hours all the way up to 12 months. You can export them, download them to a CSV file. You can go in here and post a job. So we'll be posting jobs for you. But if you go in here and you're like, hey, I really want to get this out to the dashboard, here's a nice feature. And you can just put in your job information, your job title, description. If it's contract, full-time, owner, operator, company driver, etc. Years of experience that you want to require, whether it's 1 or 2. And then what vehicle type you need to select, where it's located, and just hit submit, and that'll go to the app. So some really nice features here. Really excited. There's a lot of improvements going on over the summer. We've really ramped it up with our developer to really make this a fully functional CRM. So you're going to be really excited. You're going to be able to search. If you say somebody applied and you just need to search them, you go here and select Jonathan, you'll be able to pull up and access that driver. It's all about ease of use. Like I said, you can scroll across here, drivers from all of your postings. You can click on here, and this will take you to the profile. So several access points. And again, it's real simple, just very easy to use. So I want to thank you for your time today. Thank you for taking a look at our recruiter dashboard, and we'll share another video as more updates come out. Have a good day. Thank you.